Hey everybody, this is Dr. Kyle with Ice Clinics bringing you your next tip for Tuesday. What I wanted to try and show all of you guys watching today are little tips of how to better understand how your spine is supposed to move and how it's not supposed to move. One of the most common complaints that chiropractors work with are usually neck and low back problems, which are very significant issues in and of themselves. But I think for all those of you watching out in internet land right now, if you understood the dynamics of the spine a little better, you might be able to manage your own back pain in a better way. So just from a very basic standpoint, I think we essentially have three regions of our spine. We have our lumbar spine, our thoracic spine, and our cervical spine. So neck, mid-back, low back. As far as how the dynamic of our spine is supposed to work and flow together, think you have 24 bones that essentially make up this whole spinal column. And the beauty and the beast of that is that they have to move in unison together, which makes for really flexible motion, really dynamic motion. But if any one of those vertebrae gets stuck, it really compromises how the whole system works. So very simply, if you can understand that your low back, your lumbar spine by design is meant to be kind of a stable foundation. Your mid-back and around your shoulders should be more mobile, so you should have kind of more flexibility, range of motion with your arms. Your lower neck is meant to be stable, so much like with your low back. And then your upper neck is where you're supposed to get a lot of your motion left to right and kind of bend inside to side. What happens, I think, in most cases of especially neck pain, but often low back pain as well, is because of chronic bad posture and muscle imbalances, we tend to make our mid-backs very stiff and tight. So your brain is going to go look for motion where it's been lost in your spine. So it'll start pulling from your neck, start pulling from your low back in places that are meant to be solid and stable, but now they're moving more as a compromise to the lost mobility in this mid-back. So one of my best pieces of advice for most patients that have chronic stiffness in the neck, in the low back, say you have to sit at a computer desk all day long, is to simply get a foam roller or some other device that would work out the musculature in the mid-back, and you'd be surprised as far as what benefit that would provide for neck and low back. And again, remember that the entire spine has to function as a unit, but if you can appreciate how the different regions are supposed to function in particular, that gives you a better idea of what you need to do to manage your own spinal health. So hopefully that kind of helps a lot of you get a better picture of how your spine is supposed to work out there. Of course, we can incorporate other spots of the body like extremities next time around, but I think this is a good focus for the time being. And like I said, I'm just encouraging a lot of you to address the flexibility and mobility in your mid-back to help with the rest of the spine at this point in time. Again, my name is Dr. Kyle with Ice Clinics. Thanks for watching.